Testing, testing, testing. Should be good. Or at least I hope so. Hey folks, Servitors here. And, welcome to what is essentially a side thing. This is CrossCode. Currently on Steam in early access. This is just the demo I'm playing right now. So, why are you seeing this? Well, looking through some stuff in my channel, aside from what I'm usually doing for the main series, I realize, you know what? It's been a while since I actually played a game on the side. Or just to kind of show what games I'm actually, keeping an eye on. Games that interest me. Besides, just doing stuff for my channel, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm going off track. I figured, you know what? What was the last game I showed off that I was keeping track of? Freedom Planet. And that was like way back when the demo was there. So I figured, you know what? Let's show another game that I'm keeping track of. And that would be this. CrossCode by... I forgot the name of the company that was... on the thingy. You will have seen it on the intro. Sorry, 1 minute. Let me just, peek at that. No, I don't have a cheat sheet. Ah, there we go. Radical Fish Games. No, I didn't open up my internet browser off screen and look it up. Anywho, let's, oh dear. There we go. Sweet. It had to temporarily switch out the controls. Anyway, let's get the demo started, shall we? This is, as you can see, an indie game. I'm not sure what it's stylized off of. I think I've read a couple things on it. But I've run into this quote-unquote accidentally just searching around on Steam one day. And since peeking around on it, I really like what I saw. Tried the demo, fell in love with it, and now I've been, keeping track of it since then. But I figured today, how about we just show the demo, shall we? Just one full run through. Hopefully the sounds come out alright. Oh man, things are getting serious. This is so beautiful! Look at this artwork! Ah! I love it! Everything's so pretty! And just detailed in this overhead perspective, even. Sorry, I'm gushing like an idiot. But it's true, I love it. Oh, left bumper. There we go. Oh, incidentally, it's been forever since I last played this demo, so I'm kind of relearning too, so... I'm like, oh, right, I'm using a controller. So, the controls are very straightforward, as you can see. We'll see more as we go. Right now, it looks like Kuso's hitting the proverbial fan. Well, of course we won't listen, we're the protagonist. What kind of protagonist listens? I'm not doing a good job, killing things. Wow. I kinda like the personality of this, character. Oh, man. Hold the right trigger. And then, release right trigger. I'm sorry, I just love the sprite work in this. The animation is beautiful. Especially for where it's going so far. Can I say that I generally am a sucker for, like, indie games kind of like this? I am a sucker for it. But moving along. So we finally found the person, this, Satoshi, huh? His brother, her brother, apparently. I love a good story. Well, a good hook in the beginning of the story. Second I saw that, I was like, oh man. What happens next? Wait, what happens next? It's one thing I look for whenever I'm looking at, or, potential games to get. The story really, really has to hook me in. I guess you can kind of tell I'm an RPG junkie, even though I don't play any RPGs for my channel. Maybe I will one day. Maybe if there's enough interest, I'll think of something. But where are we now? Virtual ricochet projectile. Balls? That part made me laugh, because I'm like, balls? It's just, simplify it down. Your VPR, VRPs are your most essential tool and weapon. They basically are like balls. Yeah. Your task is to hit all these robots. Let's give it a shot, or rather, throw. So, right stick is to aim, for me, and right bumper to throw. And you can kind of see they have a check mark when I hit them. We don't know this character's name yet, but this is one of her... basically one of her more primary attacks. She does not seem very impressed. She has that... I kind of love that look. She's like, oh, really? I haven't tried playing this game with keyboard and mouse, but I really, really like using a controller for games like this. It feels more comfortable and enjoyable. Charge mode. You activate charge balls by aiming for a longer time. So, it's exactly as he said. So, you can kind of see it there. So we can ricochet shots with this under the right circumstances. So, keep holding, and there you go. Simple. Flotation sequence. Oh, so that's why we can't move. Makes sense. You don't happen to have a vehicle for me to fly around on, do you? That awkward moment when you want to greet someone, but you can't because you can't talk. I'm getting a very big, very strong big sis vibe from this Carla person. Interesting. Her name is Leah. Leah? I believe that's the pronunciation. And looks like we're going through more tests. L-stick to move around, and access the pause game by, well, pause. Self-explanatory. So, we're the silent protagonist that stoically nods at everything. I'm down for that. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, you know? Fancy. Hints, you say? Nah. Interesting thing about this game, too, is with a lot of obstacles, you can actually, you know, automatically jump up to certain places with him. Yeah, well, she'll automatically platform, basically. There isn't necessarily a jump function. She kind of automatically platforms herself. Leah here, that is. So... yeah, we're pretty much just moving our way around. Just navigating. Here we need to adjust ourselves a minute. We're good. And now, jump up here. That's 1, and 2. If we jump here, we need to... And we're good. Kind of... These rooms... This room... I won't lie, these training rooms kind of remind me of, some of the rooms you see in Metal Gear Solid games. Specifically, number 2? In the cargo holds and whatnot. Kind of. That's just the vibe I'm kind of getting. It reminds me of. More switches? Oh, man. It's one of these switches. So, we have just regular hit it once switches, and now we have the hit it multiple times to activate it. Unfortunately, no one calls them VRPs anymore. It's just balls. Huh. Oh well. I kind of already did the puzzle there. The dilemma that was supposed to give is, you know, you're supposed to hit it multiple times, but you can only ricochet one ball at a time. So you needed that switch on that side to allow you to actually hit this one rapidly. Sorry, I'm not very good at explaining. I just get so immersed when I'm playing this. It's all new. It's interesting. Ow. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I'm sure she has a nice voice. Your favorite? Oh man. We get to attack dummies. Hey, I'm a person too, you know. Well, I guess it depends on what you do interpret a dummy to be. But yeah, this first part's gonna feel a little slow, but it gives you a fair feel for, you know, the character's abilities and mechanics, and things you will probably end up seeing throughout the game. Moving on. And now enemies are sometimes in boxes. Excuse me. I recently had dinner. Oily foods tend to screw with my congestion. Moving on, though. That's all this whole, this particular room is just all kill all the enemies. That's all it is. Find enemies out in the open, find them in boxes, wherever they are, kill them. And, you know, practice your accuracy while you're at it. In spite of how it seems like, the VRPs are actually fairly fast. So, something to think about when you're using them. Now, I don't necessarily need to make my way there, I think? No, maybe I do. Okay. Maybe I do. It'll be easier to kill them this way. You know, I wonder, how much damage does it do on a charge? Oh, 24. Okay. And normally is... Nope, never mind. I don't think that really matters. I guess the charge only gives it the attribute of reflecting. Okay. Took her forever to put it together. First real enemies. Oh, okay. Respawn points. Dash module. Oh. That's the thing we saw back in the prologue. Hit left bumper, and we can dash. And now we have to kill things. So, you know. So the charged hits can cancel down their animation attacks, huh? Okay, that's something I never actually had a chance to really see and read. Good to know. Or you could just, you know, stay away. I mean, you can literally just dance your way away while pelting things. That is just as valid. Sure takes me back. And we don't know why they're saying that. Oh boy, let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's get the next room done. The next one What's in the next room? More switches? I've always wanted more switches. Oh, well. Okay. Virtual proximity impact. Or your melee, basically. Okay, so, it is as the tutorial right there on the bottom says. When you're not aiming, and you hit your right bumper, or, your attack button, you melee instead. Something to think about. But it gives you options. Very, very effective. It's not styled after boxing, he says. It could be. If we tried hard enough, it could be. Really, this is very, very simplistic tutorials. Enough to just get you a feel for it. You've never forgotten the basics at all, but what happened to this girl, I wonder? And that sounds like a fantastic idea. Considering the length of the video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and ducktail this off here, and we'll continue at the next video, shall we? So until then, this is Sarah Tears. See you in the next part. After a short break. Don't worry, I'll upload it after this, don't worry. If anything, it'll be up at maybe around the same time. Take it easy. Where is my button? Oh, there it is.